Hi all, it's Nat here. Hope you're doing well. So it's that time of the month again to do a mixed media page, or to attempt to do a mixed media page. Now Jeanette, who is Craftydawk, runs this challenge on my Facebook group Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters once a month, where she picks 10 things that we have to use, and then she has some items that we can swap out, and she picks some colours that we need to include as well. So this will be interesting. So this time we have to use the colours red, blue and green. We have to, and then 10 things we have to use is start with a black background. We have to use oil pastels. Now I don't have oil pastels that I'm aware of, but I do have some pastels, so I'm going to use those. Draw stars, your choice. Close eyes and draw. Use string or twine. Gesso a few spots, your choice. Use a map. Scratch marks into paint. So they're the 10, and we can swap as up to 4 of those out with our free to swaps, which are use 2 stencils, napkin, burlap or hessian, and 3 shades of one colour. Alright, so that's our red. Now I don't mind it being all blotchy and patchy. That's only going to add to the effect, I reckon. So for my next colour I'm going to use this blue, and I've got to be constructive here. I'm going to use this as a sort of stencil for this one. Now I'm not going to lift it off because I want to keep it where it is and just let it dry for a minute. But what we have to do is scratch marks into paint is one of the ones. So I use string, just so your choice. Scratch marks into paint. So I'm going to do it with this, but it's not going to be too good at the moment because I haven't got much paint on there. So when I do the next coat, I will take this off so you can see what I'm doing. But I will scratch them into this base coat. See. Oh yeah, that's alright. That's actually quite cool, the way the paint's turned out. So for my third circle, this is where I'm using my blue, red and green for starters. So I've got my red, my blue, so now we need green. So I've got this board, it's just come off of a book, and I've got my circle punch for my next circle. So I'm just going to punch a circle in there. I can use that to back something. And we're going to use this one as a stencil. So I'm just cutting it down a bit. Maybe about there, I reckon. So this one's going to be green, so I've got this green. reckon that'll do. So I'll just lift this off. Beautiful. So one of the prompts I've decided to swap out, so I don't want to close my eyes and draw because I'm bad enough at drawing with them open. So I'm swapping that with the 3 shades of one colour. So I'm going to make it 3 shades of green. So I have my green planet there, so that's 1 shade. And then I've got these 2 other paints. They look like they're a different shade. So I'm going to give these a go and add some different greens to my planet. So I've got a picture there. I'll just zoom out a little bit. I have, well, they're not oil pastels, but I have these Semco pastels. So we'll use them, and we'll use them in the same colours. So I'm thinking this blue, or is that blue? Yeah, that looks good. And we'll have to go that green, which might be a bit lollyish. So the red. We'll see how we go with those anyway. Mix things up a bit if we need to. So let's start with the red here. Oh yeah, that's fun. I have no idea what I'm doing, but yeah. Let's just get some colour down. Probably need to do a few layers because I'm just starting easy and seeing how I go. I want to swap one out, so I'm swapping out use a map for use 2 stencils. So I'll start with my first stencil. I haven't decided on my second one yet, but I've got this crackle one, Kaiser Craft Crackle. So I'll grab that out. I reckon this will be one of my most used stencils. And what I'm going to do is use some black acrylic and put some crackle on my red planet. I'll do this bit, so I've just got a paintbrush here. To use string or twine. So I watched Janet earlier on using some string. So I'm going to do something sort of similar. So I've cut 3 lengths of this, a big roll of the stuff. And I'm going to dunk them in the red, green and blue as Janet did. And then I'm going to lay them, looks like I cut 4 bits, lay them on the page, sort of free form down the bottom, press and hope they leave a line of colour, sort of. Just got a bit of red there. I'm going to try dunking. It's probably not enough, but I think if I screw this up into a bit of a ball and dunk it a whole heap and make a big mess of my fingers while I'm at it, and then use it real quick, we will see. Might not work and I might need more paint. Even in squiggles like that would be alright. Now I just want to press it on in sort of free form. I don't think that's going to work much, is it? Not really. I left a little bit of a mark. Let's try. We'll need a bit more paint, I think. Look like I murdered someone as usual. Alright, that's wetter with paint. I'm just going to press it down and get some marks. And then take it off. Yeah, that'll do. So I've got my green ready to dip, which I will do. And we'll make a big mess with that too. I still have to use one more stencil. So this is going to be difficult, this. I have this like raindrop stencil. Now I might do one of these as a sort of meteor thing. Shooting star, that sort of thing. Yeah. So anyway, that's the plan. Now, I've got yellow in mind and I have black in mind as well. So I thought I would put the 2 together and try not to mix them and get a bit of each in it. So we'll see how we go with that. That'll do. I just don't want it real bright yellow, sort of. Grab my skewer. I meant to draw stars. I don't want to do your usual stars because it sort of won't really fit in with what I'm doing. Not that any of it sort of fits in. Well, that doesn't fit in, but we will try and fix it. I do have a white Signo pen here, so I reckon I'm going to do some stars, or yeah, maybe 2 or 3 sort of stars with that. Alright, now we've got to do dots with our gesso. So what I'm going to use is, I reckon I'll use the other end of my skewer. I think that will do for that. So one of my choices was using the skewer to do the tail on our shooting star thing. My black Signo pen to go around it and highlight it a bit. And If it's dry enough, a bit of yellow pastel rubbed around for some glow might be nice. Yeah, kind of like that, just gives it a bit of glow. Alright, I think that will do for that one, something different. So, where are we? Try and get you. So this is my mixed media for April. I love my red planet, that looks alright. So something a bit different. So I hope you all have fun and take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon with another challenge that I have to do, no doubt. See ya.